Good morning, students. Welcome to one more episode of Solids. This is the part 5. In today's concept, we are going to deal with the relationship between the number of spheres and the voids present in a unit cell or a crystal lattice. It is one of the very important concept as far as your entrance examinations are concerned, or even your annual examinations are concerned. You can expect 2 marks in the annual examination from this, where you will be asked a very simple numerical or problem. So this concept, as I said, is very important as far as even your entrance examinations are concerned. Simple small tricks are there which you need to remember. All right. So as we know that the three-dimensional close packed structure comprises of two types of voids. One, it is a tetrahedral void, and the other one is an octahedral void. All right. So we have got a sphere in a solid that is associated with two tetrahedral voids and one octahedral void. This is the point what you have to remember. One sphere or one particle in a solid is connected with two tetrahedral voids and one octahedral voids. So in other terms, if I have to say, if there is one particle in a sphere, there will be three voids. And which are those? One octahedral, two tetrahedral. So totally three voids for every sphere. Now the relationship between the octahedral voids, tetrahedral voids and the number of spheres can be represented as Z is to 2Z is to Z, where Z is the number of spheres. If the number of spheres, say if Z is equal to 1, then tetrahedral voids 2 into 1, octahedral voids is 1. So 1 is to 2 is to 1. Okay, so this is the generalization where you have to remember the relationship. For every one sphere there are two tetrahedral voids and one octahedral void. So let's start with the numerical. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ question ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. So we have got a solid xy which is formed such that the atoms of x form a BCC lattice. X is forming a BCC lattice and atoms of element y occupy 25% of tetrahedral voids. See, there may be voids, but all the voids may not be occupied by the particles. There may be some voids that may be occupied by the particles, and you have to write the formula of the compound in this particular problem. ನೋಡೋಣ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. So X forms the BCC. We know that for a BCC, number of particles in a unit cell is equal to 2. So we can directly say that X is equal to 2. Okay. Now if X is equal to 2, how many tetrahedral voids? 2 into 2, 4. How many octahedral voids? Just 2. Remember the generalization again. The generalization is for every one sphere there are two tetrahedral voids and one octahedral void. Now in this case, in this problem, we have got two spheres because it is a BCC. Therefore number of tetrahedral voids is equal to 4 and number of octahedral voids is equal to 2. So in this question there is no meaning in taking the octahedral voids because that is not related at all. So if I apply that, x is to y is equal to 2 is to 25% of the tetrahedral voids, or x is equal to 2, therefore 2 is to 25% under 1 by 4. So 2 is to 1 by 4 into 4, that is 2 is to 1. Hence for x the value is 2 and for y the value is 1. The formula of the compound is X2Y. I hope I am clear. Let's go with one more numerical. A solid AB is formed such that atoms of element A form an FCC lattice. A is forming FCC and atoms of B occupy half of the octahedral voids. What is the formula of the compound? So FCC ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, number of particles is equal to 4. Straight away ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು A is equal to 4. What about B? ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ void ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Void ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು octahedral. Relationship between the sphere and octahedral void is 1 is to 1. Therefore in this case, as the number of spheres or particles is equal to 4, we can take it as 4 is to 4. Okay, now we have got A is equal to 4. Okay, B is equal to 1 by 2 into 4. So answer ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ 4 is to 1 by 2 into 4, that is 4 is to 2. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಹೈಯರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. 4 and 2 are divisible, therefore that becomes 2:1. Hence the formula of the compound is A2B. Ivaga, I don't remember the number of particles in FCC or number of particles in simple cube or number of particles in BCC. ಆ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? How to attempt this question? ನನಗೆ ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ A is equal to 4 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? We can go with a very simple trick and technique. Okay, if you don't remember the number of particles for a unit cell, okay, so what I have to do is let's solve it in a different way. Okay, same problem में तोड़ते हैं. A solid AB is formed such that atoms of A form an FCC lattice and atoms of element B occupy half of the octahedral voids. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಎಫ್ ಸಿ ಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸೊ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ A is to B. Look at the solution. A relationship between the sphere and voids, octahedral voids is 1:1. ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, so next what I'll do is for A, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, A is to B is equal to 1:half into 1. ಯಾಕೆ? Sphere and octahedral voids are in a ratio 1:1. Here A is to B is 1:1/2 into 1. So that will become A is to B is equal to 1:1/2. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಮೂವ್ ದಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ 2 in the fraction, multiply the entire equation by 2. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? 2 into 1 is to 2 into 1/2. The formula will become A to B. This is one other way of dealing with the same problem. FCC value ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ just use the relationship and you can just solve the problem. All right. So the important tip for today's class was relationship between the sphere, tetrahedral voids and octahedral voids. That is Z is to 2Z is to Z. So I hope you will practice as many problems as possible. Once you are back to the college, we'll deal it in detail. Thank you.